turning the corner and ended up hitting that pothole right there.
Spring isn't here until next week, and while the flowers haven't bloomed just yet, the potholes are hard to miss.
Nailed the pothole right on this corner behind me. Did some pretty extensive damage to my truck, upwards of almost $2,000. I had to cover that out of pocket.
We spoke to the city of Saskatoon, and it says that potholes and utility cuts like this one are generally covered with a temporary fix in the winter before they can be patched up in the summer. The city says it's already worked on more than 200 potholes this year, which is on par with last year. But don't expect it to pick up the tab if you hit one.
The city essentially said that they won't take responsibility for it and that it's up to me to basically go around and try to get security footage from nearby businesses and prove who cut the hole.
The city says if you damage your vehicle from a pothole, you should take it up with your insurance. If you still want the city to pay, you'd have to prove it knew about the pothole before you hit it and did nothing to fix it.
From what I understand, I don't believe it happens all that frequently in terms of the overall number of pothole claims that happen. In the overwhelming majority of them, the customer would end up makes the claim would end up paying their deductible.
McMurtry says damage from a pothole would be considered a single vehicle collision. Milham isn't the only one running into potholes. Nancy Street says potholes in Saskatoon are growing in number and size.
Well, you sort of have to drive like a sober drunk, because if you're in the main ruts, you don't want a flat tire. Your car is your lifeline, get it to and from work, etc. And some of the potholes are so deep and so bad that, obviously can only be repaired in the spring and summer and fall. But no, they're terrible.
Oh, I've hit probably like 5 or 6 just on the way down here, and it's like 10-minute drive.
There's a lot of them. The city of Saskatoon allows drivers and residents to report a pothole through its online interactive pothole map. The map also helps drivers stay up to date on the potholes that are reported and those that are fixed. Aishwarya Duda, CBC News, Saskatoon.